Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Storms over Cerenar. We are Epic Boon Productions, and we are here at the second part of session 16 of our actual play campaign here. Before we go on into what happens next, I want to remind everybody that Storms over Cerenar is a rowdy and sometimes dark role-playing campaign for adults. Sometimes we tackle hard and uncomfortable subjects. We try to do it in a respectful and an empathetic way, but needless to say, audience discretion is advised. Before the break, our heroes have been scrambling to figure out where the ritual is going to go down. Nongel has figured out through research that it is not anywhere with that would make sense in the confines of the septagram, so it could be anywhere in the city, but he might be able to pinpoint the location given enough time. Safis ran up to an old friend, an old occult scholar living outside of Stormflow, and found his library stripped, presumably by the face, and his friend hung from a chandelier with the word maledictus scratched into his flesh, and is now racing back to tell the others what they found. Oust has cajoled with high society and found out that there's some kind of art show that they're all very angry about not being able to attend. Going back to an old hotel room, he does a lot of occult shit basically, and ends up really messing up his own mind. But one question seems to go through. The question of, has that art show anything to do with the ritual? Where he gets the answer, maybe, maybe not. Refocus the lens, which probably Oust means, as I want to give you something you can actually use for something, means that yes but no, or no but yes.
Okay,
that might give you a little bit more.
I've got some ideas.
Lastly, Bjorn and Theus having a real deep talk about ideology end up going out for a bit to drink, and in the evening they find Bjorn's old friend Bjork Bjorkson, the Amber Lord, who they start drinking with. Bjorn asks him to get an audience with the King of Rathuria, which he will work on, but no promises. And in the night, as he's almost going falling over from drinking, he gives Theus a runestone, saying that if you say Bjork his name 3 times, he will find out where Theus is and come pick him up.
So, DM, I have one question about that.
Yes.
So, does Theus have to be holding the stone for that to activate, or can it be beside him or away from him, and he just says Bjork 3 times, and then it's...
He has to have the stone on his possession.
Okay. So if he has the stone on the possession, and then a dog walks by that goes Bjork, 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 would that trigger?
No,
or what about Nibbles being like Bjork, Bjork, Bjork? Right? Would that trigger it, or?
As a Scandinavian, I find that very offensive. No, I don't.
Sorry, I had to throw in a joke here.
That is so good. No, if Theus has it in his pocket and says Bjork 3 times with the intent to say these words, he will get the attention of the Amber Lord himself.
If he says it with a mouthful, he actually summons a Icelandic experimental artist instead, which is interesting.
That's correct.
Yeah.
We'll make some real weird music.
Yeah, great.
So I guess we say it's the morning of the 28th. The Festival of Peace is happening. Should probably find some other music for that. You know about this, RSFS, because you've lived here for a long time. Say here, there we go. You know that the Festival of Peace is a yearly thing that happens when the spring really sets into motion. And what happens is that that the Duke will gather all the people in the center of the town. It will be here on Arkan Square and Withgard Square, and from the Liberation Bridge, he will hand out food, and there will be kind of people getting pardoned and this kind of thing. a lot of places are closed as every it's a national holiday or not, a ducal holiday, and everybody will be out and about doing festival stuff. In the morning, as you meet up, you all see that Oust is not there, as you just passed out somewhere. I guess Oust.
Yeah, in the room probably.
And I will say Nongle and you're probably up earlier than Theus and Bjorn. I don't know if you want to gather people or do anything as you.
Noggle is upset that he fell asleep and hits the books hard. But first of all, he summons Kevin to groom him as he is trying to get the coordinates down or whatnot. And this time, preparing, Nongle puts a whole different list of spells from his spellbook into his repertoire to cast today. One of those including Legend Lore, which he's really looking forward to casting on this strange quirk that's in the ground. So he gets his ivory and his incense, so he's ready to do this. But he wants to gather the party, but, he's waiting for them.
You can do that in the morning. You see Bjorn and Thea sleeping like they got home late.
Okay.
I don't know. What are you doing this morning?
Did I deliver that, all the artifacts and things I found in the manor to Nurgle the night before, or do I?
No, when you came back, he was sleeping on the top of a pile of books. So you decided to wait until the morning.
Okay, I thought so. I just wanted to double check. So, check the newspaper for inevitable. Hey guys, it's getting worse. Hurry up! News.
It says Enzo Piaget, that's the cult leader you talked with. The story of redemption. Golden Reports have been interviewing Enzo Piaget about his past as a cultist ringleader. Brings you the story about how he has found faith in himself and the tenets of Arcan and serving time with Irongrass Prison. Rumors are that he will be pardoned today by the Duke himself. At noon, at 12 o'clock, when the sun is at its zenith, the Festival of Peace will be started in the middle of town with the handing out of food and celebrations beginning across the city. Look at page 7 to get a complete overview of what events you could be attending today. That is basically what it says. You thought I hadn't prepared anything, huh?
No, I was just, the last 2 newspapers he's read, it was like, hey, here are these people we're looking for. They're international terrorists. So just really waiting for that third one to be looking for a man with white bear outfit. Last seen killing children in downtown New York.
That reminds me about something. I want you
that.
to make a wisdom saving throw.
Yes. Okay. The deep amount of joy I have every time I have to make a saving throw, especially one that I've got an 8 in. Wisdom saving throw. That is a 12.
It's a nat 3 on the die. Good job.
Ooh. All right. Go ahead and give me a luck check.
That's straight D20. 11.
Okay. We'll return to that. Sorry, that was just before I forgot R. And R, as you look through the newspaper, do you want to go in and hand Noggle the book, or what do you want to do?
Yeah, seeing that there is no yet additional reason besides the declaration of searching for terrorists from yesterday's paper, he'll go over to the Gnomish Levitator. He'll have a little bit of breakfast before he enters, and knocking Cerenar up will go through the process of describing where he found these, what he thinks these are, and giving them over to him.
Well, go ahead and give him the book then.
Yeah, we'll do so. Nurgle, here, I found these, this book, as well as this, it was like a candlestick thing you said? Like a rod?
No, so it was just, so the books were just lying in a pile on the table, and then they had put like a candlestick on top of that. And then...
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, point is, it's still describing that whole structure in case that very specific structure is important for some reason. I found these books and this candlestick in a secret altar. He kind of says, shrugging, in the now abandoned estate of a good working partner of mine. It seems that the face got to him first, and long story short, it seems like whatever they took from him is safe to assume is useful in the ritual, though these books here might shine a light onto that specifically. They were tucked well behind a hidden wall, so I don't think the face never knew they were there.
Nongo will eagerly grab the books because he's pulling at straws right now. He doesn't know what's going on, and he knows that there's 24 hours, not even, maybe less, before Theus is taken from them. Right? He needs to figure this out quickly. So
I think it's also so another thing, Nogo, before you get too lost in thoughts, I think and pulling out a city map that he has either on a brochure or just somewhere in this room. Here in this area, the garden up here, the Garden of Aurelia. Have it on questionable authority, but authority I trust nonetheless, that this could be a good location to store a sizable collection of individuals within the city without necessarily arising suspicion. And as one could see, again, just kind of indicating the whole city map in general, it is within the top point of the septagram, so perhaps you're the arcane master here, and you should make the logical conclusions or the leaps of faith, but perhaps something to do with here?
Nongle, as you start talking about the diagram of the city or whatnot, and what the pentacles and all this, he just, he's been so driven away from that in his studies over the last 2 days. He's almost yes, any information that I have, I'll definitely pass on to you. He looks kind of shocked that Cephis is kind of helping him. Nongle really thought he was alone on this, so he's he's shocked but appreciative at the same time. But of course, his words come off as he's by himself trying to get his own things kind of figured out, right? So,
but Nongo, you don't read the language.
I don't read the language. Well, give me 10 minutes so I can read the language.
I will still need Cephis to assist you mechanically.
Okay.
Yeah, I know what spell you're using. Comprehend language, right?
Yeah.
See, it's a great spell, except when you have to talk about the finer points of grammatical structure. The spell tends to translate very literally.
Okay.
You also notice that Theus and Bjorn are standing, or sleeping on the couch in the middle of the wagon, as per usual. But Aust is not there.
Where's the elf boy?
He didn't come home.
I feel that's particularly auspicious. Are we not worried that he was captured in the streets and had his throat slit?
Wake the other
something maledictus?
Wake the other two and see if they know where his whereabouts is. I could track him quickly, but I fear that I might want to reserve some of my powers for today.
Fair enough.
Am I conscious yet?
Not yet.
Okay.
Cephis will, kind of giving a sniff at them. Is it clear to Cephis that Bjorn and Theus are passed out, from a hangover drunk, or are they they got home late and are sleeping in drunk? Or sleeping.
Theus is probably sleeping in. Bjorn is probably drunk.
All right. Well, then in that case, he'll gently wake Theus, and he'll kind of more violently shake Bjorn awake, since Bjorn's probably in a deeper stupor.
Yeah. Yes, King. Yes, I. Oh.
I've never been called royalty before, but I appreciate it. So, wake up.
Yeah. that was a weird dream. What's going on?
Well, two things. One, I've given Nurgle some new information to work on for the moment. I'm going to help him with that. Two, have you seen Ost in the last 8 to 10 hours?
Didn't you guys say you were going places together?
We did, and he seems to have ditched me, so I went off on my own for a while, and I haven't seen him since. It's actually been about almost 24 hours now, actually, since I've last seen him, since we went our separate ways in the late morning.
Well, it would really help if we had someone who were good at tracking people down.
I'm not bad at it, so the issue is it's a massive city, and it's outside of magical means, it's pretty hard to pinpoint a specific set of tracks. Not to mention the festival's out and about.
Okay, I will do it then. Since you ask so nice. See you soon.
Oh, appreciate it, Bjorn.
Oh,
Bjorn, I'm
this-
sleeping.
Yeah, but we need Oust. I don't know.
Why
he
would
seems to
if
be
we
missing-
need asked? Why did you wake me up?
You know, he's a holy man. It's quite important to get him.
Wait, since one did ask pray to anything holy?
What are you talking about? He has all the qualities of a holy man. He's chosen of the gods. He has the most insane magical weapon I ever saw. He never, ever gives up in a fight, even when he's about to die. Again, again, again.
And again, and again.
I think we have different.
What a wonderful backhanded
Wait,
compliment.
Bjorn, a Nordic holy man is different than like a priest holy man from more south. From what I've seen, they mostly
Yes.
sit in their churches and say a lot of stuff and want a lot of
Exactly.
money from you.
Yes. My point is he's more important, so we need to get him.
In the meantime, Oust, you wake up to the sound of this. Open up! Open up in the name of the Conventicle! You are surrounded! Benedictus! Get out with your hands above your head!
Okay then.
I sure love Dimension Door. You have that
Go
spell,
ahead.
right?
So
Go ahead and give me a...
um,
Go ahead and give me, first of all, a con save and a perception check.
con save is
Jesus Christ.
6.
And again, and again.
I'm gonna use my inspiration for that one. And roll that again.
Fuck, we have to give us our
I'm sorry,
persuasion.
the DC is 15. You're exhausted from inhaling ether last night.
Yeah, that happens, man.
And a perception check.
Yeah, go ahead and give me a perception. So that's with disadvantage.
Sure. Oh well, that's a 9.
Typical Osmo.
Who's yelling at why is like it sounds like it's the door on the other side of the hall.
Oh no.
So I'm going to show you here what I rolled for your pursuer's luck.
Yes.
So they have the wrong room.
I am going to. How many stories up am I?
5.
5. That's a lot. I will.
It's only 50 feet.
Only.
Yeah.
That's more than a Misty Step.
No, that'll
I
take you most of the
will-
way down. You just have to fall
Yeah, yeah.
the rest.
That's what I'm thinking.
Or you can
Um,
fall 20 feet and Misty step down. I mean, you still have the momentum, but...
Yeah, we discussed that before. Okay, I will. I was kind of. Okay. Just try and grab as much stuff as I can and just dump it in my bag. Don't really care about the mess. Pick up my armor under one hand and just essentially, like almost full on sort of Roadrunner cartoon style, just open the dimension door and just walk out over the opposite side of the room, just down onto the street.
Give me a. So you're picking up your stuff and you're trying to get it in a hurry, right?
Yeah.
Go ahead and give me.
He's in the same room he cast the spell in, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Go ahead and give me a. Stealth roll with disadvantage.
It would be anyway. 17.
You rolled like way over a 10 there, buddy. Good job. A 15, not bad.
I'm sorry.
I'm making a fair amount of noise. But
You're making a fair amount of noise. These guys, like, something is happening in there, and they, like, you see the door just getting crushed down, and you see the face of this dwarf inquisitor that you met on the boat, Inquisitor Dirt, and he's like, "You stand down!" And then you still snap away. Is that correct?
I will at least try to.
You misty step away from him.
Sure, I'm misty stepping out. Yeah, I will. Yeah, I will definitely do that. I will misty step rather than dimension door out of the room.
Are you sure?
No. Yep.
All
I'm
right.
panicking, so I'm just.
You basically so misty step out in midair and then just fall. Is that it?
I will kind of misty step in a diagonal down direction. I know I'm still 5 stories up, but I'm a poor judge of distance. So I will misty step
Especially in
diagonally downwards 30 feet. Yep.
That was 30 feet, so that'll be you're probably still 2 stories up, 1 story up, maybe.
Well, at least.
Sounds about right.
Yeah. So that means you get 1d6 of fall damage, which is 1 damage as you kind of just crash with all your shit on the street below. People scream, "Oh, what is happening?" Safis, you hear a commotion like a street over.
Huh. Oh, right, he just, like, found a bar, like, down the fucking road, didn't he?
Yeah, I did it quite close.
Well, kind of perking his ears up and poking his panther head outside the door, he'll look down the road, and what does he see?
You have to, like, go track down the road a bit, and then have to go to a street corner to see it.
Okay, so it's a ways down, but yeah, okay, I'll go to investigate.
With your completely stupid ears, like, you will definitely hear stuff happening. So you are on your way. Do you just stand up and leave the room, or?
Kind of like perking my ears up. No, I'll be right back to help you with these translations. I think I hear a pretty big fight actually going on down the road. I'll be right back.
Don't go yourself. Bring Bjorn with you.
I would like a fight. I'm still hungover. So.
Bjorn, go with us.
Bjorn, go ahead and give me a con save. You get to do it you're a barbarian, right? So go ahead and give me a con save, Bjorn, to see how your head is feeling.
He's a Northman barbarian. It probably feels pretty good, but we'll see.
He has +9 to this roll.
Yeah.
You're fine. You're fine, Bjorn.
Alright.
You want to fight, Fierce? Could be fun.
I think we're dumping the metaphorical crossbow here. I'm just going to look at what the noise is.
I reach out for like that water that I always keep next to the one I used last time. Just the muck, just splash it over my face. Alright. Step my face. Alright, let's go.
Nungle, I know the books are fun and all, but a morning fight? How can you resist?
He has a sense of decorum, I suppose, but let's get going, chaps.
Fine, very well. And Nongle quickly gets dressed and swipes Kevin away, and Nibbles snaps his fingers, and Nibbles like appears on his shoulders, and he just starts running off after you. So he's following.
Sophis will take off ahead of the party, being much faster than any of them.
Okay. Are you just legging it, or what are you doing?
Well, firstly, how far away is this from the Nomad Levitator in terms of, for example, meters?
I'll say 200 meters, so that'll be 600 feet away.
More than a message spell. I'm gonna basically, so I'm still kind of like pulling everything on a little bit. Sort of just trying to do up straps on my armor. I'm gonna run and just try and find a an alley that I can kind of compose myself in just for a second. Just get a moment's peace. Ducking behind there, sort myself out completely.
So,
Preferably in the opposite direction to the levitator.
as you're doing this, these wizards who are after you, kind of misty step down and are in hot pursuit of you. You think that going into an alleyway right now is you have to lose them before you can hide.
Question. In a Misty Step, can you counterspell mid-Misty Step?
Misty Step
if they would jump, it's instant, right?
Well, you
Go ahead,
counterspell as the spell's being cast, not in the middle of the spell's effect, right?
Yeah,
so you
okay,
would cancel them from Misty Stepping.
It would be a dispel magic. Yeah, that's fine.
But
Okay, cool.
I also counterspell. But I also want to. Do you want to counterspell any of these or?
No. I was wondering out loud.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm literally popping down there for a second just to get my stuff together, and then I will. At the moment, I think I'm out of view.
You're not.
Itself.
You can't.
I'm
can't
not out of
hide.
view.
You need to lose them before you can hide.
Do I want to lose them? Sure. I will
Survey
keep
says
running.
yes.
I will. So I use my Misty Step there. So I'm going to get somewhere, and I'm going to fast step, which is 500 feet,
Yeah. Right.
if I can. I mean, you tell me. And I'm literally going to go. I'm going to fast step to the right or left, 500 feet. So, like, assuming that we're kind of in road streets.
Well, fast step is
Streets
60
and
feet.
roads. 60 feet.
But then every bonus action, right?
You're thinking Dimension Door.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of Dimension Door. Okay. Can I wait? How many?
First step,
Fast step.
bonus action, you
Oh,
get
but
60
it's-
feet. Then you get another 60 feet. Then if you dash, you get another 60, right? So,
Fast step it is then. I'm just gonna keep jumping from street to street if I can.
go.
They are keeping up with you with the same kind of, right? These are not just jumps, and they have dimension door and stuff like that as well. But what happens as you begin? Do you do it towards the others or away from the others?
Away.
All right.
I'm kind of doing it. I'm not doing it in a straight line per se. I'm trying to do it in an effort to throw them off.
All right. Got it.
So like I might do like 2 right and then 3 left, and then kind of just keep sort of banding around
All right.
for a minute, which is so I can do it 10 times. But yeah.
Got it. Let's see. Cephis. As you get out, you see a bunch of wizards kind of teleporting and rushing away from Thine Street. There's a lot of Inquisition people here, and you see skywriting, and the rest of you see that as you get out the wagon as well. Skywrite. It says. Vacate Orthumbra and Labyrintha, conventicle business. Dangerous, the dangerous criminals afoot, right? So,
Jesus.
as regular people just start scattering,
Well,
chaos everywhere.
alright, well, I'll stop for a moment, jog back to the party. I'm just like, are we just going to assume that they're chasing Ost? Yes or no?
It would really help if someone could say what the sky says.
Right. Well, long story short, it's the conventicle saying civilians leave for chasing a criminal. Are we just going to assume that's Ost?
I would say if we think
I mean,
that
with
Ost is in
Ost, we
danger,
know
then
how
we
lucky
should.
Ost is, so let's be serious. Like, we know how lucky Ost is.
I've known you for 3 days. I have no idea how lucky he is.
He's
You have
not
seen
very
him
lucky at
for
all.
3 days.
Yeah.
You know how lucky he is.
He's a,
Yeah, but he found
that's
that book
horrible
clearly.
luck.
Yeah, he found that book though, which was pretty lucky. But anyway, it doesn't matter. So we're assuming this is Ost.
Right before you
Doesn't-
get running away, I'm just going to say I'm going to pick up the wagon. I'm going to park it out by Belfaro, the up north at the village, just to be on the safe side. You guys come up, meet me there if you need to go skedaddle.
good plan. Alright. Well, I'm gonna take off. I'll see you if I see you. I'm going to try to save Ost's life, and will turning and changing his form as he goes to that of a kind of a scrawny half-orc looking individual with some like chainmail and a sword at his side. Will just take off in a dead tabaxi rogue sprint.
All like 80 pounds of me, including equipment, would Bjorn be able to carry that without suffering movement loss?
Yes.
Okay, I will cast haste on Bjorn and. Sorry, Theus. I wish I could do
No,
more.
I'm fine. Like, just tell me where you're going. I have some spells up.
Yeah, and I will tell Bjorn to follow the kitty.
Okay.
Still racist.
Do I have sight on the people that are pursuing me still as I'm doing these jumps? Assuming they're keeping in time with my jumps. And is it one person, or have they split up to look for me, or is it?
Let us go ahead and roll dice. Now we're just rolling a.
Sorry, Aurora. I'm
figure
also
out-
gonna use extended spell to make that last 2 minutes instead of 1, so we have a little bit
I got
more
it.
time with haste.
I will also disguise myself as a clown with red afro.
Of course you will.
Of course.
You begin to pursue Oust. Oust, I would like you to just give me a straight D20 roll, and we'll see how this is looking. I'm going to roll as well. Okay,
19.
and I roll a 19 as well.
Can I use my inspiration to re-roll your number, Roar?
No, but you know what? Defender wins. So this means that they are at your heels. Like, you have crossbow bolts and cantrips flying just past your ears.
How many of them are there?
They are. You have the dwarven Eldritch Knight who is hasted right now, following you.
Yeah.
Maybe a dozen of the other Eldritch Knights. Maybe,
Okay, that's it. This is
and you would think maybe 3 or 4 mages.
cool.
who have
Only like
dimension
16,
4.
17 people. We're good. Let's do this, guys. Come on, Bjorn, you got this.
Sure.
No, dude,
Mages,
no.
Yeah. No, then. Yeah.
No.
I'm going to let you know here, and I think we have to have a real talk, everybody. So I'm just going to
sit down, children. We're gonna have a talk.
This is the point where you realise Oust is a lost cause. But go on.
I'm going to tell you right now. We have arrived at the part of the campaign that becomes really dangerous. You're up against some very powerful people, and you're doing well, but I'm not going to pull any punches. And these people are not going to send balanced encounters out towards you, because that would be stupid. They've tried that before, and they have lost. So they will try to win. And I'm going to tell you all of that right now, that we're in a place right now where we might see some real hurt getting dished out.
Yeah, we're not gonna
And,
go and fight 12 Eldritch Knights, Eldritch Knight
and I'm
Captain,
going to
and
tell
3
you,
wizards.
but and that is also what I'm saying is, you might want to think real hard on how you approach this.
Yeah. Which is my
And-
next question.
Probably, yeah. Go ahead.
Do I know, like, what's their kind of contact with the enemy kind of deal? Are they a kill on sight kind of deal at this point, or are they a detain?
This guy have seen you before. He will kill you on sight.
Okay.
And yeah,
How fast is Saphis?
how fast it is.
90 feet around, and also can double that to 180 for 1 round.
If you want to, Noggle, I will allow you to have cast haste on him instead.
No, I'm casting Ace on Bjorn
Right,
because
cool.
I know
Just wanted to-
Bjorn. You've got 40 feet of movement, right, or 50?
Yeah.
So realistically speaking, they can only
Very
track
top
me
of
as
your
far as they
sheet,
can see me.
4th line down under your name.
Kind of.
Also,
Well, I'm
Oz, do you
casting
have
spells,
Dimension
so they
Door?
can.
40. So
I have
with-
dimension. Yeah, I've got dimension door as well.
Okay.
So
Don't
you
just
you have 100. Yeah, you have 120.
Nongle, can you sense, like, I'm not fast enough. Can you send a signal as soon as you arrive so I can mention there,
As
like,
soon as
something
Nongle sees
blood?
that many wizards, or Eldritch Knights, or whatever the case is, he's gonna
He leaves.
not to sound like he's mounting Bjorn as a mount, but he's gonna pull back on the reins and be like, "No, not happening." And I will send
but-
a message to Cephis and say we need to back off as soon as I see that.
But to follow that through, though, to finish my point with thoughts, don't forget you're in a city that is built on top of
Yeah, that's what I'm
infinitely
thinking.
complicated sewers and mazes. So if
Yes.
you need to, 500 feet straight down.
That was exactly my next idea.
Okay.
I've been in the sewers twice now, a fair bit, and I took some albeit basic maps. What would I know to a reasonable extent that if I went 500 feet down right now, I would land somewhere A, safe, B, not on a wall?
Maybe not 500 feet.
Okay, yeah,
Um,
within 500 feet is probably a better way of putting it.
with it,
I will.
yeah.
I will say because you made the map, I will give you advantage as you're exhausted. That it goes. It
Cancels
cancels
out,
each
yep.
other out.
Ace.
When and if you make a dimension door, you make a roll.
Dorios,
roll.
it's just a dice roll. I mean, you're good at these.
It's
right?
just a dice roll. I'm good at these. I've got a feeling that would be probably right.
But we're not talking a very difficult. We're talking about you need a 10 or higher to not get
Okay.
get stuck somewhere.
Have you met Os?
Yeah, that's pretty difficult for Alex to do.
Well, you don't get
unfortunately.
stuck, you just get pushed away and get some damage.
As I'm jumping between these places, I'm gonna start frantically message spelling as well as I'm running. Just go, if anybody's nearby, an answer would be very much appreciated right now. And just and I'm just gonna cycle around all of them. Sort of start at Nongle, then Theus, then Cephis, then
I'm
Bjorn,
not fast.
and then
I
go
just have a
round.
question because I'm not fast enough to either follow Bjorn or Cephis.
Well, I'm gonna turn Bjorn around back to you, right? That's
Well,
my idea.
I'm still not fast enough to get to
On the
you.
broomstick, you would be, wouldn't you? Isn't that?
No, I'm not. Like broom is only 50 feet. This is not
Right,
fast
yeah,
enough. I
yeah.
can also not dash on the broom.
Yeah, so he's moving at 50 feet. Bjorn's moving at 120 feet. And then Cephis is moving at 180 feet every, other round.
More or
So
less.
the
Yeah,
thing
more or
I would
less.
do, because I'm not fast enough, I would just fly up to get a vision of the city so I can see. Because I'm not fast enough anyways.
Right.
Go ahead. All right, makes sense. So, Theus, you go up. Cephis, you're on the heels of Aust, and Bjorn and Nongle, you are as well. Cephis, you hear his message.
All right. So I do notice Nurgle kind of pulling on the metaphorical reins of Bjorn.
Well, as soon as I see have I seen the wizards yet, or?
Yes.
Yeah, then I'm gonna immediately send a message to Cephis and say we need to back the hell up right now. This is not a battle we can win, and I'll tell Bjorn the same, and then look for Theus. Where'd he go? He was right behind us.
I take Nongle off me and put him. It's not about winning the. It's about fighting the.
Bjorn, we need to survive this so we can save the city. This isn't about one encounter. This is about the encounter of everyone.
So did you say that Cephis heard the message? I
So-
sent?
yeah.
Okay.
Yes. Can I respond to message? I know I can with sending.
You can respond to this message. Yes.
You can respond to this message.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sam Regal.
The moment I hear him acknowledge the message, I would just go, I'm going down. Keep yourself safe. I'll find you later.
That's
All
what she
right.
said.
Yeah, that is what he would suggest.
Yeah.
And upon hearing that from us, all concern is wiped from his mind, and he will turn around and trot back to Nurgle.
Okay. Additionally, how fast does the river flow?
It's not rapids here.
No, but is it fast enough that it could carry a man?
Yep, but not
Not for long.
not
So-
so. Right, yeah.
From where I'm jumping, how? No, you know what? Screw that. In which case, the moment I've sent that, I am gonna do the dimension door down.
Go ahead and give me an intelligence roll. Well, charisma, because that's your spell casting ability.
Your thing. Charisma, just a straight charisma roll.
Straight up charisma roll.
Jesus Christ! Why would you make him roll dice? Why? Why do we ever make Alex roll dice?
Go ahead and give me a dimension door. You just cast it.
Can I use my inspiration to reroll that one?
Yeah, you can.
You can see it.
All right,
Don't
so-
waste it, dude.
Nope. Did it.
No, it's
All
done.
right, shall I try again?
Yeah.
God damn.
There we go, 8.
Fuck.
Can I use one of my lucky dice?
No,
Nope.
no. Just
Yeah, you
it's
can.
50.
If you want to, I will let you. I will let you. Play.
How many resources do we
please-
need to spend so
Can we
Alex can roll a
please keep
d20
tabs
properly?
I really want to know the distribution of dice rolls on Oz. I really want to know.
You know what? Yeah, you can go back and watch all of his dice rolls.
Yeah,
on the
we
stream.
need a moderator to come in and kind of look at all that
Something like
stuff.
quick
So.
Where's
stats,
Storm-
like
where's
boon
Storm's over
stats
there on
or
our stats?
something.
Go ahead and roll a
Yep.
last time.
So roll over time.
A last time.
God, really?
Fuck
Are you fucking
me.
kidding me? A 1, a 3, and a 4 on your d20.
Why
Really?
did you skip
That
Like,
is-
like that's
Why
that's
did you-
statistically wrong.
guys. Right, just leave me. It's like
Yeah, just-
there's a point in the campaign where you realise that maybe a character needs to be retired. But, like maybe it's Oust that is cursed.
well, no, we know Oz is cursed. I mean, it's got that fucking
Actually, it's
sword. and shit.
absolutely not. I roll like this in every campaign.
Yeah, okay.
So, you just got yourself a
I
waiting,
need
that's
you
all.
to be a DM in one of the games I play in then. So.
How much?
Yeah.
How much do you want this house?
How much do I want it? I really want it. I don't know
Alright.
what it is, but I want it.
You take an exhaustion and you disappear.
Sure.
You're surrounded by
Exhaustion?
crystals.
Speed half's good. Okay, right.
Where did he go? I'm going to roll a luck check to see if anybody. I guess Theus, you're also ducking back down as you see the others disengaging.
What's
Yeah,
gonna get a 20
I,
now?
like other side.
He did roll. They rolled beneath 15, so you get away. But right now the conventicle is locking down the eastern parts of the city.
That's
you
kind of what
guys-
you guys want, really. You want the city locked down. So, you're welcome, guys. No,
At least we know they're here in case we want to drag them down to the pillar, right? So.
that's why I asked about
Or the
whether they
court.
kill me on sight, because if they weren't, then I probably would have tried to talk to them.
Yeah. Yeah.
But, right,
What do
I
you
am...
guys?
Sorry, go on.
What do you guys want to do now?
Discuss with the party what we plan to do, considering one of our party members is just... It's getting chased by the cops, basically.
Nongo will look around and see if he can spot Theus. So passive is 21.
I guess if Theus, if you want to be seen by Nongle, then yeah, sure.
Like, I would like to be seen by Nongle, but I would not like to be seen by the others, so I would stealth. Like, where there's no way for me to stealth.
I guess you guys would meet up in some alley close by as you all disengage, right? Because Theus, you could see the others as they stopped and turned around, and you would have followed them, right? I guess. Unless you
Yeah,
want
like,
to
but
do
they're
something
like
else.
more than twice as fast, like 3 times as fast as me, so I would.
Yeah,
take
but we're
a
not
while.
like...
Yeah.
We're not like dead sprinting anymore, though. We're just walking back.
Is
Towards
so Roar, is there a sewer entrance around here?
Give me a luck roll.
A luck
You
roll.
don't need entrances, you just straight down.
Luck roll. I can do that.
Yeah,
I can-
sure.
yeah,
That's-
Hey, the dice aren't broke, Alex. Look, check that out. I
At-
roll a
at
7.
the-
See,
at
that's
the-
above
at
a
the-
10, right? That's not bad, right? Sorry.
At the alley, at the alley, the 4 of you meet up in. There's like a sewer entrance.
All right, so Nongo will be like, Bjorn, open the sewer. We need to get in there quickly.
Yeah, sure. I removed the thing.
Manhole cover goes up. You guys go down. We're in the-
How long has it been? Has it been like are we closing to the haste being ended?
When you go down, Bjorn needs a few seconds to.
All right,
Get on
so
top of his
yeah,
haste.
as soon as we go down, I'll stop concentrating on haste just so he gets his a lethargic state out of the way, while everyone else climbs on the ladder or whatever.
So,
We
And
ended up in the-
as
the
as
sewers
he's
anyway, Theus.
sorry, as he's doing this, I will what's the casting time on this? That's 10 minutes. Never mind, I don't have time for that.
Oust, you find yourself inside the sewers. You are exhausted from you're exhausted from running. You're exhausted from the night before.
Is this the part of the campaign where the giant ooze shows up and now Oz has to run from that instead?
God, no.
The giant what?
Let's have Alex roll a
ooze.
luck check and see if the ooze comes and eats him.
I'll do it. Don't make me.
Okay, roll the fucking luck check.
Oh no, I was kidding! Roar, I was kidding! I was totally joking!
I
Stop,
actually
no!
want to ask that
Stop,
too.
no!
Suck is going.
No!
If Sophie wouldn't ask, I would have asked. Just so you know.
Go back. The ooze is 5 or less. You guys are 5.
Just remember, I'm now a very desperate man in a sewer full of gas, and I know fireball now. So just bear that in mind as well.
You're welcome.
Are you guys looking for Oust? What are you doing? And
That's a great question.
Just
So-
to reiterate
What are we
for
doing?
everybody to know, Snick Snack took the wagon outside of town. He's waiting out north on the other outside north, right?
Yeah, he told us as much. I did like hours of arcane scrying with Arcane Eye. I mean, if it like this
scryed
sucks.
on the sewer.
I can find where Ost is, kind of relatively, but it's gonna take me 10 minutes to cast the spell. Actually, you know what? I think this one doesn't take too long to cast. Yes, 1 action. I'll cast Sending.
Are you sure you don't want to just find his position?
It's 10 minutes to cast Scry.
Sure, but that's 10 minutes. That will just 25 words is not a lot to describe your position in a sewer.
You can say stop moving.
Yeah, but this
moving
still
up
take me
there.
6 seconds to do, and if we need to take 10 minutes after that, then I could do that, right?
I think after a minute or so, I would probably start essentially ranting into a piece of wire. Just again going through the things, just saying.
Well, I'll cast
This
Sending.
is a fine mess I've got myself in.
Ost! We're down in the sewers next to where the levitator was parked. We're looking for you. Where are you? You can reply to this message.
Thank you. I'm in the sewers. I can give it a minute and probably make my way back that way. I mean, I guess wait there. I'll give it a couple of minutes just to check they're not coming for me, and then I'll meet up with you.
I'll relay that to the party. Well, he says he's coming towards us. I mean, could we just wait here? Is this safe or?
We should find him. It goes faster when 2 people are finding each
We don't
other.
know where he is. Well, we do know he's in that direction. We could just start heading that way, and
If we only had somebody who was good at...
I could just randomly send message spells. I don't know who would do that. Just constantly, every like 6 seconds, cast a spell to randomly try to ping someone. But I'll try to do that, and we'll head in his direction. So, I mean, I guess this is going to be blind luck to see if Austin and Nongle get into communication range.
Yeah, Oust was also doing that at the same time.
Yeah,
Oust
well,
is
that's
one
what I
of
was
those-
saying. Who's crazy enough to do this all the time?
Who wants to do
this
the
is
luck
definitely
check? I just want to know.
Oh, I'll do the luck check.
Come on, you coward.
Coward.
All right, rock, paper, scissors. Let's do it.
Sure.
All right, rock, paper, scissors. What you got? Smash you. All right, I gotta do this. All right.
Got a 1?
Oh, an 8. Wow, roll like cost.
Yeah. You do it, Tanner. Yeah, how about
Oh,
that?
whatever. Come on, I roll better than you do. An 8.
What I will say is, I don't know whether this is the part of the sewer that I mapped previously, but
Well, I spent the
I'll
entire
say-
day yesterday like mapping sewers. So
also that.
Yeah,
We're the
we-
only people with
We
sewer
spent
knowledge.
the time mapping like the southwest portion of the city by the square. We're pretty far north of that at the moment.
That's what I wanted to say. You
Don't
haven't
tell
been up
Roar
here yet. You haven't been up here yet, and it's going to take some time, basically, for you to find each other. So I'll say, after all that happened, it is 11 a.m. as you find each other, and you're ready to go. Upstairs, you can hear lots of people running around.
Well, I'm afraid to say, first of all, oh, welcome back. But then it's like immediately, we need to stay down here. I don't think we're safe on the surface yet. I think we need to cool down.
Alst will
well-
not mention anything to do with the previous hour or so. Just go and goes to his. There was talk of a party somewhere, very upper class, deal. Something about art. How a lot of people haven't been invited. Sources close to me, shall we say, as he kind of rubs some green dust out of his eyes, say this may or may not be related to the ritual. So,
3
that's
points.
that's a day wasted on my part.
3 points from you.
Mm.
1.
Mhm.
What happened?
Well, in answer to question 1, it would seem that, well, let's say I partook in the, in a methodology in which I tried to access the, perhaps, outer planes in order to contact, said denizen of, this. Just summons the sword nonchalantly. Apparently they can track that too, which is, delightful. But yes, it didn't quite go according to plan, I think. I mean, maybe it did. Can't entirely remember. But yes.
Point
So-
2. Did you catch a location for this gathering? This art gathering?
No, no. I don't know. No, I don't know. No, I don't believe so.
Right.
I
And
mean, where rich folk hang out, one would assume.
yes, and then so that brings me to my point 3. Unless if anybody has even a remotely better idea, looking to the whole party now, I have a location, kind of stressing the fact he's not super confident in it. That's things could be going down in. It's a location I showed Nurglet earlier. The gardens north of the river. It's in the top point of the Septicarium. There's several private estates that only the very, very rich could rent out for short periods of time, looking at Ost. And it sounds, I mean, it sounds like the kind of place you could hold a couple hundred people without necessarily being caught, and also could have some kind of loud, flashy ritual without being disturbed. It's also a
did
place
have-
that you could protect against
I'm going to
intimidation.
interrupt you real quick.
Sure.
Long, I would like you to roll a wisdom saving throw -10.
You want me to roll wisdom save?
Minus 10. Yikes.
Yeah, I could fucking beat that. Or you minus
It will
10,
still
or
be
you
higher
just
than mine.
you're just you're just putting me on par with Alex. Jesus.
It's called
wisdom
our
save.
standardization.
Is this against a magic effect?
Yes, it is.
All right, I have advantage on this then. So that's a 2.
All right. So, check. Cool. Do any of you see invisibility right now?
Nope.
No.
Nope.
All right. Cool. Go ahead. Talk.
I'm still disguised as an orc, by the way. Just to be clear.
I know.
I just had a horrible thought. More
Yes.
horrible than being chased across the city by murderous magical bastards. What if said art was in fact A, the ritual, and B, 666 young women?
That is entirely the point I was hoping to make clear. That is very likely what's... Well, I can't say very likely, we have very little to go on, but it is a non-0% chance, and at this point I'm grasping at any percent chance we can
It is
get.
literally the only thing we
Yes.
have something to go on, as far as I
See,
know.
yes, you receive ascending.
Wait, what?
You receive ascending.
What?
Yep. I'm currently listening what the sending says.
My child, my beautiful child. Let us parley. Come to the old Belfaro mill now, and we will solve the situation. No one needs to get hurt. Get out of the stinky sewers. and we will have words instead of blows. This is not your, not the many-faced lord. This is Suleiman, the guy that you met on the boat, the guy with the Deathstroke mask, half red. And that is correct. Yes. The Oberthal.
What are the others currently doing?
They are talking.
We are currently
Do they
debating what our next move is.
Okay. Is anyone currently looking at me?
You're in a party where half the party has passive perception over 20. So, yes.
No, but yes.
And some of us way under.
I would like to say that my observant feat actually passes on through Nibbles, and Nibbles is just staring at everyone like.
I would also say, Theus, just so you know, you get the sense that when they say you come to the mill, it was you plural and not you singular.
So, are we all in agreement?
Do the others have to be involved with this?
Who are you talking to?
Is he casting sending a second time?
Yeah. Yes. This is your branch.
Keep doing it. Drain his spell slots.
Yeah, I'm currently thinking of burning
High
his
five,
spell
Alex. That was great.
I'm currently thinking of burning his spell slots. Awesome.
That was this is your olive branch. You have 5 minutes.
We gotta get there.
5? We can't get there in 5 minutes.
You don't know that. Also, you don't know what's going on yet. This is all in Theus's head.
Yeah, that's why I wasn't
You have
using
5
Novel's
minutes.
voice.
You have 5 minutes to decide. Let's say that.
Okay.
Oh god. I can hear the good, the bad, and the ugly music just kicking in.
That's just a question.
So I think we should stay down here to be all safe. And sorry, Theus.
What do you say?
Just a question. Do I have the puppet with me? Like, did I put how much does that puppet weigh?
The gunpowder one?
Yeah.
Well, conveniently, even if you don't have it, we have to leave through the gate where the gnomish levitator left with.
Give me a luck roll, Theus.
Also, it's not the gnomish levitator. It's
It is it's Nick Snack's wagon
yes, exactly.
and the nomad levitator.
Yeah, it's the same
merged
thing.
into
Yeah,
one.
Yeah.
Oh right, yeah.
What Evan says is correct. You don't have the doll with you, but you're pretty sure that if you're a little smart about it, you could probably find it without or pick it up on the way without getting a.
Everyone,
Yes.
they know where we are,
What do you mean?
and
Who?
they have contacted me.
With all due respect,
want
Theus,
to
you're going
live-
to have to be a little more specific
Yes.
about
Who?
knows
The
where we are.
wizards? The knights that are chasing us? What do you mean?
The face.
The
They know where we are.
Oh, the face! Fantastic. Of course, this is exactly what we needed right now. We have the magical blasters, and then we have the anti-magical blasters, and they're both coming in to sandwich me in between each other like that. This is fantastic.
Nongle
Nongle.
reaches into his little pouch and grabs a small handful of diamond dust, and he'll blow it into Oz face as he casts a Greater Restoration, and I'll remove a point of your exhaustion. Because
Go ahead and give me another con save, House.
Why did I save this one? It doesn't go through.
No, that's not. I'm trying to see.
Con save.
It takes away 1 point of exhaustion.
oh, hang on, I do not have 100 gold pieces worth of diamond dust, so I will use 100 GP worth of Megasite.
Got it.
Okay.
Do you have the blue magicite, or do we only have the red magicite?
I have the yellow and the corrupted one.
Use the red
corrupted-
one. Use the red one.
I'm not using no. I want to remove your exhaustion, not do some fucking weird ooze
Yeah.
shit.
I want to
So-
remind all of you about what Theus just said.
Yes. We have
Yeah,
5
yeah,
minutes
5
to
minutes.
decide. Yeah.
We'll decide if we ask him if we can get there safely. I'm assuming they'll use more spell slots to contact you again. This is great. Just say, could you give us another 2 minutes? And then they'll have to respond to you and say no. It's more spell
I've got the feeling that if we start moving in that,
I know the way they are. They
if
won't give us more time.
if we start moving in that direction, they'll know that we're coming. Anyway, look, if this is Judgment Day, then let's just get it over and done with, shall we?
You still sound drunk.
Yes,
Noggle?
I'm still shattered.
Can I whisper something
Thank you.
in Nogget's ear?
Sure.
Okay, good. I don't know if they listen to this, but I know where we are. Can you cast message on me? I think at least they won't then hear what we are talking about, because this might be important if shit really is going down. I will slowly back away and wait for Nongo to cast message on me, so we can talk without hearing, because message does say you can talk without anyone hearing, I think.
I think
But
it
the others
comes
can
off as
see you are talking, though.
Yeah,
What,
absolutely.
what
Like we could so Nongo will come over and bring his cloak, and he'll kind of jump up and throw it over top of your head, and then he will take out his copper wire and he will send a message spell. What is it you need to talk about? So this way, we're being covered, no one can see.
If we are followed by both, then it might be a good idea if shit goes down, we bet them against each other. You have seen who was chasing us. If you send them a message and tell them where we are going, then shit will be going down, them against them. And maybe we can, if really things are going bad, we can sliver our way out.
So replying to his message, you're saying that you want me to reach out to the conventicle and tell them to meet us where we're supposed to go?
You saw the conventicle working with the face on the boat.
Do they know about the ritual then? Because if we get...
Well, the ritual is another thing. That they might be informed, they might also not.
Yeah, that's the point.
Yeah, but that makes sense. All right, yeah. That makes really well. I heard it as Theus that you wanted them to come and apprehend the face.
No.
But yeah, I get it.
Pit them against each other.
If they know about the ritual, maybe we can pit them against each other. So my goal is to get the face to spill the thing with the ritual, and get the conventicle to hear it.
Okay, so Nongle will, in another message, say that they were working together. But you remember back on the ship that they were working together?
They were working together, yes, but we don't know if they work together. If they work together anyways.
But we don't want twice the forces against us if we have to go there.
Yeah, but if they work together anyways, then they will come anyways. But maybe if we get them to see what the face is doing, if they get to hear that.
Well, Theus, don't forget that it is your life on the line, but in this case, it's also our lives on the line. If I'm willing to follow you, if you want to take this action, but make sure you're clear about this.
This, well, it has the potential to doom all of us, I guess. But, you know.
Well, this is just a whisper between Theus and Nongo, right?
Oh, sorry, my bad. Then I don't say it.
Right now, they're inside, I assume Theus is, bent way over underneath Nongle's cloak, right?
Nah, I forgot about that.
There's a little gnome huddle going on.
Guys, I'm going to need a decision now.
Yep. Nongle, I want you to keep ascending ready while we talk. I try to get information out, how much they share information on each other. Those crazy wizards that are chasing us, they probably have something dimension door and can get to us very quickly. I want you to cast sending as soon as you notice that the face is keeping secrets from the conventicle, and so the conventicle can hear what the face says.
Nongle reaches into his component pouch and pulls out a tiny little, which looks like a serpent tongue, and it's covered in oil, and he's like, I'm ready.
Yeah, good. Then let's go.
What do the rest of you say as they emerge from the blanket?
What are we doing?
What's going on?
You can message them and
Okay,
say,
I will message. I'll message Ost and say, please tell Cephis and I'll tell Bjorn that we are following Theus's footsteps. Good. And
Do I need to do this by message?
I'll
Is this all being recorded for training purposes? What's going on here?
Would you just do as I ask? I just wasted 100 gold pieces worth of magicite on you. Just do one thing for me.
You're pals. Okay, well, Mr. Cephis, it appears that we're going to talk to the Face, who, just to remind you, have on many occasions tried to kill me. But, you know, choosing between them killing me and the conventicle, to be honest, I mean, they're both bad, so I don't know what I'm really saying. But
also,
we're going. But anyway,
while we were message talking, if you are going to do that send in not directly on top, but just away enough that they won't like be able to be seen, but they can hear us. I will try to make the Face talk loudly so the conventicle might hear it. I
have to cast sending on a specific target. You mean scrying or?
No, like you have seen the people that were chasing us, right?
Well, yeah, individually, but
like, can you send them? Like if you've seen them, can you send them? Can you send?
If it's the same ones, but they could be on the other side of the world by now, right?
Well, there was that dwarf fellow that we saw on the boat.
Yeah, I could definitely send something to him, but he's conventicle.
And then
right?
when you send them, don't directly on top of the mill, just close to it. Like give the location close to it, so they can, if they get there.
I see what you're saying. Okay, cool. Yeah.
So essentially, if we are talking loudly, they can hear us.
So until I have a better target, I'll send it to the dwarf, and I'll tell them that we're meeting on top of the what's it called, the old Bafaro mill.
Elf.
Yeah, but not on top, like close to it, so the Face doesn't see them, but the conventicle can hear our we're
gonna meet out? Oh, okay, all right. So meet us at the foot of the old Belfaro mill, and then
if something is going down, I want to first of all like get information out.
Yeah, of course. And
when I get the right one, I will try to talk loud. Like I will try to keep distance, and I will try to talk
make
loud.
a sign. Give me a sign with your hands or something like that.
I think
like,
we're probably already starting to move in that direction as well.
Through the sewers if we can.
This talk was before. Like I just want to make sure this talk was before, and then I would go.
And then Nonga will send a message to Bjorn. Bjorn, follow Theus. Much head smashing.
Of course.
He says out loud.
No, it's all message. Well, yeah.
No. Bjorn responds out loud.
Of course.
You sneak through the sewers. As you emerge outside, the rain has started to pour, and the old staunch flow fog has begun to fill the streets of this old dark city. You managed to get out the southern gate to Belfaro Hollow, which was at some point its own town, but now has been caught up in the sprawl of staunch flow. You wanted to pick up on the way
the doll, and I tell Bjorn to carry it, and I think he has at least. I would have told Snicksnack to put like something that can actually ignite that thing. So essentially, like
so it's a smoke bomb. Is that correct?
Smoke bomb, yeah. Like it has some explosive in it, but it's mostly for blocking sight, because I know we are going up against spellcasters. So I just want to get a big old smoke cloud on top of it through the gunpowder and some dust, like sawdust, sand, anything.
That is pretty smart. As you get out here, you see the town getting locked down, and you manage by this stealth of Cephis and like small cantrips here and there, like tossing a stone. I'll say that you managed to get out, get past to the wagon and get the doll. Do you need to say anything to Snicksnack while you're there, or take anything from the wagon?
One thing, Roar. Would I be able to get off if I had like Bjorn carry me within the entire time sneaking through the sewer, would I be able to get off a ritual spell?
What would you want to cast?
Unseen Serpent.
Sure.
All right, cool. So Kevin
And
will be
also-
following us.
While, like, because I know that they want Ost, can I cast Major Image on the puppet to make it look like Ost and tell Bjorn to carry Ost, and Ost hides, like, somewhere, like, on the wagon or something close?
If I
Because I
saw
know
them,
Are
if
we
I saw them
taking the
doing
wagon?
this, yeah, no, I don't think we're taking the wagon.
You
but-
know you're probably being scryed upon as this happens.
Yeah.
Oh, do we
If
have
it-
invisibility? Do we have C invisibility?
You don't,
I,
no, we don't.
I did not take it today. Sorry.
Okay.
But
And
there's
I'm out
there's
of
a
true sight.
reason. There is a reason you are, like there's a reason that you knew you were in the sewer. So you could assume that they've been scrying.
If I
Yeah.
see him
Scrying,
talking
uh,
about this,
no,
or-
If
not
we thought they
spell
were
on me,
scrying
because-
in the sewers, I would tell the party like we're not worried about it because they could scry where we are. But I mean, it's the fucking sewers, right? How are they going to tell exactly where we are?
Well, it's not a matter of knowing where we are. It's a matter of hearing and seeing everything we do.
Yeah, but they wouldn't scry on me, right? Because I still have my amulet against protection.
Yeah.
Proof of. So
That's
they will scry against someone else. So I can at least be sure that they're not seeing what I'm currently doing. But
That is correct, unless you're standing next to the target, right?
Yeah, good.
So I would just say that you know what? Give me both of you give me a deception roll or a stealth roll, your choice.
Who?
Oust and Theus. Just
Perception. I also inspire Ost, just in case.
Well, so if this is to do with the doll, then I probably would have spoken up before that.
yeah, all
Just
right.
gone. Look, if this is happening, because Oust is looking better than he was, but Oust is still just like exhausted, but looks just emotionally exhausted from the entire kind of couple of weeks ordeal at this point as well. It's just like,
I can.
if this happens today,
I can fix
this
you if
happens
you
today.
want.
No,
Okay.
I don't. If this happens today, don't. There's no point for any more tricks than we need. Save your magic. Just
What do you
We'll
mean?
deal with it.
What do you mean if this happens today?
if what's happening right now is what was meant to happen tomorrow, then the moment he gets handed over, if he does, they turn on us or they turn on me. If it happens, it happens. We are dealing with it today. No tricks. No.
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 Bjorn, smash, correct?
Bjorn will smash when the time comes, and I'm sure that he will fight like he needs to.
Safis, you barely know us, but you're willing to do this as well, are you not?
If you're not, then that's fine.
No, you are.
This
I'm willing to stick around for the moment. You do have a letter from a very close associate of mine, and I can't necessarily ignore that, especially considering how much effort you've put into saving this city. But I'll do my best.
Safis, you're saving, though we've known each other a very small amount of time, as of all of us, you're also saving friends.
you
If you would have us, of course.
I'll do my best. Certainly.
do you go towards the mill?
After
Yeah, we're
grabbing the
making our
dummy?
way up there.
Like, we want to keep a good distance from the, like, when we arrive there, I just want to keep, like, a 200 foot, like, in shouting distance. I want to not get, I want to be in shouting distance of the mill.
Sure.
Mm.
You
And
yeah.
as we're approaching, so just to be clear, your plan is to go up to the
Talk.
face, talk with the conventicle 30 feet down the hill and
200 feet down the hill, enough that they
200
can,
feet down the hill.
And hope they
I
incriminate
hope.
themselves.
I want to shout loud enough and force them to shout at least as loud.
We have
Something
to
tells
trust
me
these.
these. We do. I'm just. We are all aware this is a very, very long shot. Yes.
It's a long shot, but what else do we do in this situation?
I'm not particularly familiar with the face, but
But they're horrible, but well, I've seen Theus be quite
They
horrible.
know where we are. They know where we are.
When we're about a minute away, I'll cast Armor of Agathis on myself as well.
All right. Any other buffs? That's now.
Yeah, I'll cast Mage Armor.
I will also cast Gift of Alacrity on on me, on who's important to have high initiative. I think on our spellcasters. So this would be Orst and Noggle to have Gift of Alacrity on you.
All right, so we have advantage on initiative.
No, you can add a 1d8 to your initiative. rolls.
1d8.
That's and that's some spells, Theus.
Yeah, I cast the spells. I
Right.
subtracted them.
Go ahead. All right, perfect. You got it, man. Gift of Alacrity. Oh, that's a good spell for level 1. Wow, that's real good. Bjorn, what do you do?
Currently carrying a dog.
You get out of town and you follow these old mud roads. You go past a farm and you see like an old hollow of woods. On top of it, the hill, there's like a farm around it, and it seems like the windmill has kind of stopped in its tracks. As you arrive, it seems well kept. There's a couple of kind of animals walking around here, but otherwise it's all quiet here.
Don't
see
come
no one.
closer. We are doing this on my terms if we are doing this.
Granted, but can Nongle make a check to see if he sees any or hears anything? And, sends a message.
Sure.
Arsaphis, we should probably try to look around and see if there's anything strange here.
Noted.
I want to.
Arsaphis will look around.
I want
Go
to stand in front of the party, but still 200 feet away from the meeting point.
They asked you to meet inside of the mill.
I'm screaming out that I'm not coming in until they show themselves.
All right, out of the check here. Where is that? There you go. On the balcony up there, a man steps out. As he just stands, the red mask, as he gestures towards the inside of the mill.
If we are going to do this, I'm going to do this on my terms. You want me.
What is the range of the message spell?
Sorry, Roar, it looks like we still have people on the Staunchville map.
All right. Is everybody on the Belfaro mill map?
Yeah,
I am.
I am.
Oh,
It's just a bug.
Oh, just
when it
okay.
shows.
Yeah, I see 3 characters on the Staunchville map, but that's fine.
Yeah, I see everybody there.
Okay, cool.
What is the range of message again?
200 feet.
No, I think.
100
Wait, 60 or
120?
120. Yeah.
I have to check. Message?
And then we all gave her different numbers.
I'm
How do you-
pretty sure it's 120.
I think it's
yeah.
122,
It's
actually.
120.
Yeah.
But I'm not getting closer.
He misty steps down here, and I know that you're further away than this. Stands on the street, and he sends you a message. Theus. Yes. You talk as if yours are the terms to give, Antares.
This body here can disappear at any given time without any trace. You know. You want that body here, and you want that item. And
Yes, and
this can
you want so many other things, Theus. You want that orphanage of yours to stay safe, would you?
Oh shit.
You also want your friends here not to get killed. Now please come in. talk with us as civilized people inside of the mill.
We are.
Let us not speak
You
in the
talk
rain.
about civilization. You. I will only give politeness to those who can actually be talked politely with. I'm not going in there.
Well, then we shall talk in the rain. And you see, I'll just take this. You see two more face kind of people come up here, come out, and then as well what you see is a hound made of shadows, darkness itself. You have seen this one before. This is the Hound of Ill Omen of the Lord of the Many Faces himself. You cannot if this Shadow Hound has gotten your scent, you cannot run from it. Not across plains, not across anything. It will know where you are and it will fight you.
It's a revenant in dog form.
And they approach you slowly.
Up right there. We are talking. Don't trust the station.
Is this fine? Is just for where you are?
Perhaps
I want them to at least be not closer than message range. If they really, actually farther away in message range. I want them to speak loudly. I want them to speak through the rain.
Yeah, the idea was that the
Gonna do
tentacle
what-
following us would hear them with their voices.
Yeah, but
right?
what are you gonna do when they just?
Yeah,
They
just
walk
move
towards you.
120.
They just keep going
Yeah.
as they go closer to you. And you hear the
Yes.
message in your head again. Now don't be stupid. Let us just talk.
If you
Like
want to
adults.
talk, then don't come closer. And don't do this shit in my head. I've had enough of your meddling in my head.
They don't stop. They keep walking towards you.
Uncle does
Now,
not-
please.
Don't come closer. This body here, what you want, can be gone. I think you
What does
need
the
that
body look
here
like?
much
Just to be
more.
sure again. The body looks like. Oh, you're talking about yourself?
Yeah.
You're not still in clown form, are you?
No,
no.
I just dropped a long time ago.
You see the dog kind of staring at you. Its eyes completely like locking with yours. As you hear Suleiman's voice say, both of us know that isn't true.
This vessel was raised. I don't think you want to lose that and want to lose that item here.
Are you going to take it from us?
I think it can disappear before you know it. And I mean in a way that you can't retrieve it back.
They keep walking towards you. Do you react in any way, or?
I push the rest of the group far away and like scream, "Don't come closer! I don't trust this shit."
They don't stop. They walking towards you. Do you want to do anything?
I
Yeah.
step in front.
You step in front of these.
Yon, step back.
Just can I interject?
What you gonna do?
One,
Yeah, I want to. Yeah.
sorry, just
I
one
would-
second.
yeah.
Did you at any point tell the rest of the party where you intended to hopefully get conventicle members stationed?
On the foot of the hill here.
Yeah, but like, okay, so the details, yeah. In that case, like, can I say Arsifice approached, like, in the time between us getting the smoke bomb and us getting here, can Arsifice have disguised himself as just like a human peasant?
Sure.
All right.
I'll also say as soon as Bjorn steps forward, I put down the components to the sending spell, which actually was the components of the scrying spell. But I will pull Licorice Root and I will immediately cast haste on Bjorn.
If Bjorn doesn't back down when asked to, then I will stand behind Fierce, and I will, out of sight as much as possible, try and begin to summon the sword.
You have that for 20 rounds, Bjorn, until you're
Sheesh.
stunned. So
Theus, are you reacting as they are slowly walking towards you? They're doing it
I will
unfriendly.
I will show the clock here, and I will keep my arm that this clock and this body can be lost at any given point when you step closer. I would think.
As long as we
before
don't have
move-
you in our possession, that is true.
I would think.
You are not
before
giving
you
us
step any
anything.
closer. I would fucking think if you step any closer.
They keep walking. They think you're bluffing.
Bjorn, Bjorn.
Words are not working.
Yeah, either you talk to them or you fight them. That's like kind of how they react.
I throw the doll to them.
Okay.
Take this instead. Ready for you.
Okay.
Oh
I
no,
said
this is gonna
to
be so
Snick
good or
Snack
so
that-
bad.
I said to Snick Snack there should be a mechanism that it can be released.
Yeah, you need fire. So anyone with a firebolt spell or even an arrow, I would say.
Anyone have fire here? Anyone?
After you, Nongle.
I'll have to do it again. All right, fine, that's fine. So if after I cast haste on Bjorn and he steps forward, Nongle will obviously stay back, and then if you give me the go-ahead, yeah, absolutely, I will firebolt that.
That moment where Bjorn like.
Well, that's a
throws that-
crit. I mean, I don't know what that's gonna mean. So it's a 29 to hit.
I want to
and-
hear what people are doing here.
Destroys
That's
the
beautiful. So Bjorn throws the doll. It lands at their feet, and then the firebolt goes off. Well, in that moment as well, what is Oust and Theus and Cephis doing?
So I may not know this, but just so I'm clear, out of character, are we initiating combat here?
It seems like they want to talk to you, but not,
Okay,
they want to talk
right.
to you.
In which case, at that point, as soon as he drops that in the smoke, I guess I just wait, are we just doing single bonus action or action here? Because this is pre-combat, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. I guess that I just kind of raise my the shard in the air and just a tiny little sort of speck of green flame just rises up in the air like a mortar
fireballing. Oh, you fucker.
and begins to come down on them, I guess.
How far are they away from us? I kept it at max distance before. Like
Yeah, you said, but I also told you that they kept walking.
yeah,
So I
how
would say,
fast? Like at the same time when they kept walking, I would have like tried to push the others back so we can keep the distance.
I will say they will be 80 feet away from you. How does that sound?
Okay.
I will move them to 80 feet away from you guys, so that'll be up here.
I am standing in front of the group as much as possible.
that's right.
Go ahead and position yourselves.
And then Bjorn's in front of you, right?
And I was behind him.
Yeah, and I'm like
Probably Bjorn next to me. Like I would not have like, but
I have my PC shield in front of me, so I need my PC shield.
Is this like how tall is the crops on either side of us?
The what?
How tall are the crops on either side of us? Like, is this like shoulder high wheat or?
I accidentally put down a wall. Let me take that away. Yeah, you could hide in, like, you could be partially obscured in the crops.
So that's exactly what he's gonna do. He's just gonna like bolt off to the side and bonus action hide in the crops in an attempt to, do rogue things. Stealth check of 30 if it matters.
You are positioning yourself where you want to be.
Yeah, that is where Cephis wants to be. Like during that whole okay, we're starting, he kind of dove off into the side and is stalking through the wheat field now.
A lot of things will happen at once here. So first, are you fireballing the mouse?
You know what? I've had a good time with this character. Sure. I will fireball.
Go ahead and cast fireball.
There we go.
Holy shit, that's
and I will
not
cast
bad.
it right there.
All of them have evasion. All of them succeed.
Yes, they do.
you would fireball. You can only evade what you can see. As soon as the smoke bomb goes up, they wouldn't be able to see.
That's right, because that happens at the same time.
Yeah.
Right?
Like because the smoke bomb goes up, they wouldn't be able to see because you can only evade what you can see.
Okay, but he has to be able to pick a point that he can see to.
Well, hang on. So Bjorn throws a dummy. As it hits the ground, Nongol firebolts it, and then a fireball goes off. That's a lot of shit happening in like that surprise round, right?
Also,
I will say-
sorry.
I will say this. It doesn't say in the evasion rules that you have to see it, but I'll buy it so they take half damage instead.
And also, I'm just blind firing in that direction anyway, so that's kind of for my
And
line of
then,
sight.
and then the smoke goes off. I will say in a 30 radius. Let's see. I'll put that down here.
It should be basically bang under the top, isn't it?
Yeah, that's a
Could
30.
you please like remove the fireball effect because I'm getting a weird like graphical glitch.
Mine is flashing as well. But
Yeah.
That's weird. It's fine for me.
although it's just if you zoom in and out a little bit, it seems to stop it. And obviously, whereas a normal fireball is kind of orange and flamey, this one kind of looks like, when they set off the wildfire in season 3 of Game of Thrones. It's basically that
I'll have to make you a new graphic effect for that one.
vibrant sort of greeny yellow.
And that is obscured. I would like all of you to, I guess, roll initiative.
Oh, we're so fucked.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, Noggle, Ost, and I have alacrity, so you have a 1d8 extra.
Click this right.
Alright, so Nongol is
I have to roll.
19. Holy fuck, not bad. Plus 1d8.
Road action. Wait a second. It doesn't add my proficiency from Jack of all trades to my initiative, I think. Or
So what would you have?
oh no, it has because I wrote a natural 1 on that. Actually,
That's
I
real
will
bad.
use lucky on my initiative.
Go ahead
roll it
and
better.
I'll just remove you from initiative, and then you can add yourself again.
How do I add myself? Because it looks like my character's disappeared from the initiative order.
Just right click on your token,
Oh, well.
and then
Okay,
you'll
there.
click on this. Yeah.
So
That's
my
fine.
initiative is actually
Okay, and
25.
I also roll a 1d8, so I have a 23.
And Nongol would have a 19 plus, what did I roll? 5? So 24.
The range of my.
So 24.10.
24.10.
Yeah.
Yeah, also at 23.14 to me.
It's supposed to go
And
as
Ost,
5.
did you add your extra?
Yeah, it would be 25 total
So Ost is
6.
25.
on top of that.
Hang on.
You know what they say? First in, first down.
Hang on. Ost, what did you just roll, Ost?
The 19
What?
for my normal initiative, and then I rolled a 6
No,
on
you
my.
rolled a 17 on a d20,
What do
though.
you call it?
I mean, I think we can call
Yeah,
it
plus
campaign
2.
done here.
Initiative
I
roll.
mean, that
Oh, I
was
see,
that was
right.
fantastic.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
no, we're good.
I'm going to get much better than that. Okay, right. So just to confirm, the hound is still in visible range, as in it's not been obscured like the rest of the stuff. Is that correct?
Yes, that's correct. But you get the feeling that the hound wouldn't have had a problem with the smoke anyway.
Ooh, I get a feeling that these guys probably don't have much of a problem with it either. I am going to stay where I am, and I'm going to start throwing Eldritch Blasts at this hound. Just try and start taking it down. I'm just going to I'm basically frantically kind of pistol firing from the sword. Essentially, these Eldritch Blast beams.
Go ahead and give me, that is three Eldritch Blast attacks on the dog.
This is 3 Eldritch Blast. So, Eldritch Blast 1.
God damn.
That one.
After one.
All right.
Fuck's
Getting
sakes.
them out of the way.
Eldritch Blast 2 is 22.
That hits.
Eldritch Blast 3 is 16.
That hits too. All right. Two of them.
So the one that I hit the first time has 3 damage. So
what?
it's 12 damage total.
You, the first one goes far. A chicken behind the dog just blows up. The other two, goes into the shadow dog. That kind of, it doesn't show pain or anything. It just kind of rears a bit and looks at you.
Sure. And I will turn to Bjorn and just go, time to earn those crowns. And I will walk in a reasonably this way direction, just so I'm... Apparently that token collides with a wall. I don't know whether you can see where I'm moving. I'm basically trying to move to there.
Where?
The stone hedge is a wall, right?
I'm trying to move like in between these rows of vines. But
can you just hold left click where you want to go?
Sure. I'm holding left click at the moment, but it seems to be playing ball for me.
All right, I've taken you over the wall now. Go where you want to go. Yeah.
Okay, cheers. Yeah, about there, really.
Sure.
Yep, that's me. Done. I'm out of range for bonus action stuff, so.
Suleiman goes out here. All of you, please give me a wisdom save.
Yay!
Casting spell.
Yeah, is it a spell?
You don't see him casting a spell.
Well, the nomads are they naturally. Hang on, let me just.
He's using subtle spell. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah, but I have gnome's cunning, so I have advantage on all.
Also,
yeah.
Yeah. Also,
I believe.
Am I also affected by this spell because I am hidden and away from the rest of the party?
No, not you. He don't know you're there. That's right. Yeah.
Okay.
Is this a charm? Or magic that puts me to sleep?
No.
Okay, then it's just a normal save. That's a 20, guys. Here we fucking go. On a wisdom saving throw of all things.
What?
So you rolled intelligence save.
You rolled intelligence
It
though.
must be a clue.
Oh, plop. Click the wrong one. There we go, 14.
Hey, it's above 10. I only rolled a 9 and a 4, so I mean that's already better.
More than the warlock. More than the.
All right. So who saves?
What's the DC?
What's the DC?
Thea saves and Bjorn and Aust saves. So Aust, you're going with. So he casts Scatter and collects all of you here, and the dog too.
Oh, you
says,
tricky fucker! I
then
love
says,
you, Roar, but I hate you at the same time. That was fantastic. What a great move.
And then he says, "Last chance. Lay down your arm, or the city burns."
God damn it.
I need to know from every one of you. Do you lay down your arms, yes or no?
Well, my arms are attached to me, so I can't.
Do you want to talk or do you not want to talk to them? Yeah.
Sorry, Theus.
I'll do what Beyond does. I'm dead either way to these people, so...
You're not gonna die today.
So what I need to know is when Buddy stepped out, was he damaged?
When who?
I can't see him on the map anymore.
Buddy?
Yeah, the guy that cast the spell.
He's standing right there.
Oh, he put himself in the spell?
Yeah.
Oh. Does he look damaged?
Yeah, bit.
How about the wolf?
Singed.
Bit.
I can't say yes then. I have too much faith in the party to deal damage. Not yet. Beat us up a little bit more.
So you do not surrender. What about you, Theus?
Hey, look in his face. You never liked him, right?
Probably not. You know, he's a reasonable guy in the way, like a crazed cultist assassin kind of is. So not a lot, honestly.
Thank you for putting him in Hexblade's curse range, though. It's nice.
I look at Bjorn, I look at Ost, I look at Nongel. What do their faces tell me?
Nongel's terrified. Like he's put so much trust in this party, and this is going to be his end. And he thought there was a completely different end for him, and it wasn't people running him over with horses, Bjorn. So,
How does Ost look like on Bjorn?
It's a mixture of resignation and determination.
How does
is,
Bjorn look like?
angry.
I would like to rage.
Bjorn asked Nongel, and I'm sorry that I have to put you with this face. I don't want to see someone else that I care about be taken away, disappear when I am in range. So reach out a hand. Everybody please step back. I don't carry any weapon, so I just look. I lower my arms. I want everyone, please step back. We talked then.
Very well. You're too late. The sun will soon be at its zenith. Then, cannot be undone.
What are you doing here?
Hang on, like, is this going in turn order, or?
Now you're just talking, so tell me if you want to intervene in anything.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna intervene. If I can cast this spell. Let's see. It's an action. 6 creatures within 5 feet of me. So if it's my turn, I will.
So you don't talk. Is that?
No. What I'm doing is I'm going to step towards this motherfucker here, because fuck him, and I am going to cast Word of Recall from my book, and I am going to take us all away from this area. I'm sorry, Arsifice, but we're gone.
Oh.
You're gone. You are all going back to the... Oh, yeah.
Hey, Roar, I don't know where we're going. This is fucked up. I have no idea where we're going, but I told Theus I have a way for us to get out of some deep shit. We're in deep shit right now, Theus. I'm sorry, buddy. We're getting out of here. You can hate me later if you want, but I don't know where we're going. I don't know what's happening. I tried to build a spacesuit for Nibbles so I could send him off there first, but I didn't get around to finishing it because I was so worried about it. But
I will say you can only take willing creatures with you.
oh, God damn it.
So I will just...
What if we're holding him?
No, willing creatures. No, I'm taking the party with me. If you, like, I'll step in. I'll be like, "Come with me. We'll escape." And I run up and cast the spell. And
is the party willing?
Yeah.
But
oh my god. Party, please be willing.
I'm just asking from a hypothetical situation. If we were grappling Suleiman, could we take him with us?
No, he's not willing.
Oh, I'm not counting him in the spell.
But if we were grappling,
I get to choose the creatures that come. He's not coming with us. Why would we take the BBEG with us in my only escape route that I have? We're not doing that. Who's coming with me?
These would not be with us, is the problem.
Well, I know. I understand that. But hopefully we can get back out of here.
It appears Nurgle has cast the spell. How does the party react? Who is willing and who is not?
My words exact.
I told Theus I'd get him out of shit.
in the split second that he casts this, what's the face that what's the expression, if I can discern it, on Bjorn's face? Because in terms of fighting, it very much relies on what Bjorn is doing from our perspective.
God, I'm gonna be the only one that's going.
So I will go with the majority. I will go if we're all going. But if one person says no, then I'm not going.
I guess that's not how it works, isn't it?
Yeah, I guess.
Everybody, write to me. Don't talk. Write to me. Yes, if you're going. No, if you're not.
I can make you. I'm gonna make.
All right, I'll be back in
Email
one
me.
sec. You, I'm going, Roar. I have to, right? I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, this is tense, guys. Ooh. Have you sent me an email, Jonas?
Sure,
Is it just Discord?
I must have. Oh, but I guess if you have received everyone else, I can just say my answer.
I have not. Tanner says yes. The others, you don't know.
Everybody's because I don't want to.
I don't know. Everybody has messaged me.
Everybody
You're
has
the only one left. I'm not going
Just
to.
message. Just
I'm
message.
gonna stay.
You're going to stay.
Yeah.
All right.
No, this is for you.
So I'm
No.
staying too.
Noggle.
Trying to.
Is Nuggle the only one going?
No, that's the only one going.
Okay. I'm going to. Give me an Arcana check. No, not a. Just give me a fucking straight up luck check. I want a luck check.
I'm going.
If you roll 15 or higher,
No, Roar,
you can-
like,
you're going.
I want an excuse to go, and this was my excuse to go. So I'm going.
All right. Noggle jumps out, try to grab you, disappears. Noggle, go ahead and give me a wisdom saving. Not for anything else, but for the conjuration spell you just cast at level 6.
Well, that's awkward. Says the party who's still there and the wizard's gone.
Is this save magic based?
Yes.
Alright, advantage 11. Oh, God damn it, really? I taunted Alex way too much.
Yeah, you probably
That's
did.
the
this is my
repay.
fault.
That's now you got the payback.
Think of it this way, though. You've survived, so it's good.
Roar, you could, like, just
I will-
make up
I will-
whatever the
I will.
fuck you want happens to be. Let's finish off what's happening at the Windmill right now.
We will park
Yeah.
you in
Well,
a second.
yeah. Park
I'll
me in
return.
hard park. Like, leave me alone. Fuck you guys! I stopped everything to try to save you guys. God damn it! I could have done so much more.
I couldn't decide, so I left it to a roll.
Why would
this
you
is-
do that?
Because my mind is basically splitting because the presence of a giant
It's
crystalline
always
sword.
gonna fail, though.
It was all.
Let me ask you another question. Are you actually going to sit down and talk with this guy, or are you going to fight him? And I want to.
I'm going to talk this out because after seeing that shit, I'm reminded again that seeing that our initial strike did nothing to him essentially from what I've seen, and knowing him from a past, and because Fierce is still fucking terrified of the face, he's trying he has done his best to put up a strong face. Essentially, his screaming and his trying to act tough was just hiding that he's fucking terrified of them, and he doesn't want to see his friends die here, so he is going to talk.
So
Björn is fighting.
So I'm holding Bjorn back if he has any X-rays, looking in the face.
I think it's gonna be.
So this guy starts to stand up and talk at you guys, and starts to talk at you, Theus, and he begins to say, and Bjorn, you just do like this when you want to attack him, okay? At least give me a few words. This.
Okay. I'm sorry. Can I just say, since the initial attack, Björn always been waiting to leave something.
All right, got it.
Do your thing.
He sees Nongo disappear out in nothing. He says, "You can try all of your tricks, all of your maledictive shit. Now you stand down. Now I swear to God, this city will be destroyed by whatever fucking." And then the axe comes into him. Go ahead and give me an attack roll, Bjorn. I'm going to go ahead.
Reckless.
Yeah. Yeah, 22 will get him. That's you don't get the 8 damage in the bottom there, but that's definitely a lot of damage that he takes. And your other attack? That also reckless attack, right?
Yes.
That hits him too. As a reaction, he It's like, what the hell? He misty steps up here.
Does he now?
Counter! Never mind.
No,
I'm out of spells.
I have come too far for this. We'll either surrender now, or fate will have its turn. I guess Theus, you're up. And Bjorn, you basically got earlier initiative this round.
I said what I'm going to do. Like this was like my turn stepping forward.
All right.
Are we doing the full turn back? Like,
No, I think we'll go to R then.
All right. Well, it looks like negotiations have broken down. I would assume. So yeah, Ars is gonna shoot his bow. Let's see where exactly. He's over here, which is how far? Measure tool. There we go. 25 feet. Wonderful. All right, so he will attack with his hand crossbow. He has advantage because he's hidden. 27 to hit.
Yeah, that'll get him.
Plus sneak attack. Where's my sneak attack? Sorry, 1 second. Where's my sneak attack?
You have 2 levels of range, right? Then it's 5d6.
Yeah. I'm just like looking for the. Usually there's a feature. Oh,
It's the number
I'll just
2
roll-
on your
I'll just
passive
roll it
ability.
manually. Yeah. So 5d6. So a total of 34 damage. And then he will bonus action hide and like run around to this wheat field, so his position's lost again.
Go ahead and give me a
26.
stuff. All right, 26. Cool.
And he'll just like get over here. He'll get over here. He'll get over. Token's not moving. Token's stuck.
That's weird.
I think it's because of the wall.
There you go. That's more weird. There shouldn't be any walls there. Sure. I think it's because I didn't make you invisible, did I? No. All right.
No. All right. Well, anyway, there we go. That's his turn.
Yeah. Aus, you're up.
I am beelining straight for him. He's 25 feet away from me, minus the 5 feet it would probably take to get past Theus. Bonus action Hexblade's Curse on Suleiman. Let's go. I'm just rolling that in there. So, and then I am just going to do 2 normal Verdant Shard Taliations. First one is a 27 to hit.
That will get him.
Is that including the
The
necrotic damage?
Yes, it is. The
Cool. So,
plus 2. That's from your dex, and then plus 5. That's from the necrotic damage, and then plus 4. That's from your proficiency. Yep.
okay, cool. And then second attack.
Oh no, the 5
Is
from your
a-
charisma, and then it's 2 from the it's right.
It's
Yeah.
correct. That's fine. And the second one is a dirty 20 for 20 damage.
That just hits him.
39 damage. I'll take that.
That's a lot of damage. Terrence getting his dog. No. He takes the attack like getting. Will not stop me, Maledictus. He's definitely bloodied by your attacks at this point.
I don't want
The
to stop
entire
you, I want to
party
kill you.
is making my gnome and my dog burn in hell. Just so you guys know.
That's not fair. We don't know it's hell yet. Could be this.
Alf, was that your turn?
Sorry, yes, that was my turn. It's not telling me to fit it. There it is in my turn. Sorry. That is me, though.
He looks at you, Theus. He disengages as he goes up here and says, "It is over. The ritual will start soon. You will never make it in time. You'll never be there to stop it. And so, this is all on you. And then he teleports away.
Is it a spell?
Sake.
Subtle spell, yeah.
Okay.
He knows not to cast spells close to you guys without doing a subtle spell.
And he disengaged as well, didn't he? You said.
Yeah.
Arse. Okay.
And as he goes away, you see the court of battle inside of Storage Flow, the big ass arena close to the center of town. It has like 4 big like bowls of flame, and they all turn like ignites at that point.
Alright.
Okay.
So getting-
Has that smoke cleared by now?
No, that persists.
Okay. Cool.
I'm going to skip you right now, Noggle. Theus, do you do anything?
Cool.
I only see that one dog, right?
Yes.
Do I know the capabilities of that dog? I've seen
Uh,
it once before.
oh, I forgot to roll initiative for the dog. There you go. Yeah, you probably know what the dog can do. It is a faultless tracker. It is one of the shadow hounds of the faceless or the many-faced lord. He can like perceive through its senses, and it can track people that it has seen or gotten the scent of. It can track near indefinitely, right? Let's just say it's not completely indefinitely, but pretty close.
Okay.
You don't know if your amulet works against it or not.
I will look shot at everyone.
It could do weird shadow stuff as well as attack you.
If we don't want to be chased until the end of our days, that dog has to be gone.
I'll take care of it.
I will first...
Every other. Go.
Okay, I will cast
interrupt
spark.
the
I will
ritual.
cast Sparkly Weapon on Bjorn. And as a bonus action, I will also inspire him.
Sparkly Weapon is a bonus action.
Oh, Sparkly Weapon is a bonus action. As an action, then, I will. Second level. Do I know that these things can be charmed?
You know that they have the many-faced lords saving throws mentally.
Alright.
So, technically, yes. But probably unlikely would be.
Okay. I will take a run towards the city, see, like, I have nothing else. So I have to take, like, I will take a run towards the city. Action, movement, dash.
Right. So you're just going.
Yeah.
This guy, gone. This guy, gone. Bjorn, you're up.
Make that reckless.
So it's just you and me, Pooch. I crack my knuckles and go into my bear stand, rage bear, and then I fuck this puppy up.
Go ahead and do it. Oh! Yeah, that's a hit for a lot of damage. You see, it does not like the radiant damage.
On the natural 20, this is reckless.
Bjorn, how do you want to do this? Tell me how you fuck it up.
Jesus, Bjorn!
You exactly hit its maximum hit or its current hit points.
Oh, you're
Holy
fantastic.
shit!
Jesus Christ.
Well, I
Fuck! What the hell? This dog doesn't even get to do anything? Fuck you!
There's a city blowing up behind us, I won't worry too much.
I'm sorry to any animal lover out there. I'm gonna describe something gruesome.
Trigger warning. All right. I will take down my hand when he's done, so you can mute right now.
I chop off one of its legs and take it and go fetch while it's dying.
As Bjorn destroys this shadow hound, you see the shadows like kind of disappears as the eyes are the only things left looking straight at your face, Bjorn. And
You did 100 damage.
yeah, that was a lot of damage.
Holy Macarena.
Safis, you definitely see the court of battle light up.
I mean, is that normal? There is a festival going on.
Timing is probably a little weird for that, especially because the city was locked down the last time you were inside.
And it's the Festival of Peace. And this is the Court of Battle.
Yeah, it's something symbolizing the ends of hostilities, blah blah blah. But yeah, all right. So if there's even a suspicion that might be a danger, Safis will take off running after Theus. You will also attempt to run back to the city.
Did you do anything on the way there?
Run faster.
You all arrive at the barricade. I'm going to once again remove you, Nongo. Let me go
Actually,
back here.
Actually, that's a good point. So the city you said was under lock and key, but wasn't it just those two regions, or is it the entire?
You saw the rest of it. Or at least I tried to describe it on when you went out. That
I probably would have said before we left as well, if there were any like rideable creatures nearby that would have got us there faster, I would have probably gone for them as quickly as I could.
Makes sense.
Whether that makes any difference, but I don't know.
Okay. But yeah, point is, if Safis thinks the whole city's on lockdown, he'll still go to like somewhere he thinks he could find an entrance into the city. If he thinks it's only the one portion where they left,
the thing is, if you need to get into the city easily from here, you have to go through Belfaro Hollow because it's across a bridge, regardless.
Right, but there's also that gate to the west, which isn't in the two locations I thought were locked down. So, is the whole city locked down? Yes or
no? You have a perception of a lot. You see guards patrolling kind of the walls.
Yeah, keeping it. Okay, so the whole city's on lockdown. So yeah, I will just stick with the whole party then, and not attempt to find an alternate entrance.
All right.
That's what he does until something.
As you arrive here, you see the bridge. At least is occupied by. I will just need to remove some things and some other things because some things make sense to happen here, some things does not. There we go. So, as you move up here, you see a bunch of conventicle people with the Inquisitor kind of at the fore stand out. They have like a barricade here. As he says, "It is as our ally told us. There they are." And they make ready to attack you, basically. As they're basically standing in a big bunch on the...
Sorry, could you repeat what he said? Did he say, "It is as our ally told us"?
Yes.
Okay. Who's their ally? Probably him. Okay. I ain't got shit. Whose go is it? Are we in initiative order, or are we just in?
Depends on what you guys want to do.
Safis will just duck around this way, or back around this building rather, and just go for the water in a sneaky fashion.
So
yeah,
Sophis is the guy that knows about this city, so I'd follow him.
all right. So you basically try to go around this way.
Yeah, whichever this specific map's actually a little inverted from. I will be attempting to head east to get on the east side of the bridge so I can follow the river through the city.
Yes, that would be this way here to your left.
Yeah, okay.
Oh wait, what? No, because it's inverted. You're right.
Yeah, that's
so
why I
it would-
had to double check.
So east would be right. So in this case, it's left. Yes.
Yeah, that sounds good. So yeah, I will be trying to get in. Oh,
Roar,
there is-
come on, it's
yeah.
Weast. Weast.
Oh yeah, it's east.
It's Weast.
All right.
And yeah, and so the gate lock. Quick question: the gate lock over the river, is that like? Can you describe that? Is that like a harbor chain to stop boats from coming through, or is it like something they specifically decide to also just stop?
It
people
is. It is a lock. They could put down like a door, basically. A river lock, right? Where you can like empty and put the water up and down, like a canal thing, or what's it called?
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay.
Lock, yeah.
It's a water lock. Yeah. So
Gotcha.
probably can't swim in that way right now. You could probably climb over the wall though, if you wanted to.
Certainly can try. Alright, well that's his plan for right now.
All right. Yeah, go ahead, guys.
So, I blacked out. Nothing.
There's a lot of things happening right now, and we're also moving towards the end. So I think this battle is something we will pick up on next time. You can also clear your head. A lot of things happen at one time, so I have a hard time keeping up right now.
Alright.
So we will instead go to another place. Noggle. Everything is black.
Really? Oh no.
There you go.
Okay, composing myself. All right, let's do this.
And I will. You jump out towards this man. And in an effort to save your companions.
Which is hilarious because they're trying to run away now, or they had a yeah. All right.
Well, we're not trying to run away now. We're trying to run towards the danger.
You cast the spell, you disappear, and it's like some time passes for you.
Nongo kind of like in the split seconds, like, all right, we're all safe, and feels alone immediately.
And you find yourself in a place that you've been before. Small clearing. It has a small pond in the middle. It's a beautiful kind of wooden, it's almost a dome that you're inside of.
It's where I found the book, isn't it?
It's where they find the book. You see, other than before, what you see is a small, there's these a pond with a bunch of waterfalls, like streams going down it into this pond. To your right and to the left, there's like a small, like square kind of, almost small shrine, you could say.
This is new.
It is. It's pretty peaceful, you would say.
Is the shrine new though, or like to my recollection of getting this book?
You don't remember the shrine.
Well,
There's
Nongo
birds.
seeing he's alone immediately. He's worried about what's going on the other side, but his like hyper intelligence immediately is pulled towards the shrine, and he like forgets what he just stepped out of, and he's now studying what he's gone into. He'll walk towards the shrine.
As you get closer to the shrine, go ahead and give me a history check.
Okay.
Oh, there you go.
That'll be a 22.
This is where you picked up the book. This shrine here, you see on top of it, there's like a circular kind of rock with a little, like, odd kind of knob on it. That knob, on top of that, that is where you took the book from.
Right.
As you look at the roof of the shrine, you see kind of drawings, or carvings almost, of different kind of events. You see a whale in the desert, kind of getting eaten by a sandworm. You see a pirate captain standing behind his wheels, but instead of being just a normal pirate, he has like a lot of tentacles for his beard. You see a ring shattering on another kind of pictogram.
Lost.
As you look underneath the kind of roof, there is a small like room. It's like a birdhouse almost, but there's nothing inside. There's no sound of birds chirping or anything. It's just a home, but with no one to live in it. And then on each of these 4 legs, that when you look at it, it's more like roots. They have grown out of the ground. You see on each leg of this shrine, there's a kind of carving. One of them looks like crystal, but like green moss has been growing on it. So it has taken on like a dark green color.
Right.
The other one has a face, one side white, another side black. The eyes point in like 2 different directions. And beneath it, what you see is like from the mask down is just some kind of a cloud, and a bunch of gears like kind of sticking out of the cloud. And the third, you see 9 kind of or a cat, but the cat has 9 faces just going all the way around the same face. And the final leg is a white bear.
Oh, fuck you, Roar. I didn't get that till the very last leg. Oh, shit. Is there anything else here besides the 4 legs?
Beautiful forest. But it's too quiet. There's no... Like, the water is alive. The stream. But there's no birds here. No animals kind of rummaging.
You know what? It's when I realized what the actual legs were telling me or whatever, I'll sit for a moment and then realize that I don't have a moment, that no one's followed me here, and Like, Nongle's immediate thing was, like, this spell failed. This was meant just for him to come down, and he has no idea what's going on. He'll reach out and he'll grab the white bear. He's concerned, right, about Bjorn, because, I mean, I assume I'm still concentrating on the spell. Is it still working, or did Bjorn take the lethargy?
Oh, the haste spell?
Yeah. Like, did Bjorn
you're still
suffer the effects of
concentrating.
it ending, or?
No, it doesn't seem like it.
So I still have the spell in my head.
Yeah, but it's like
basically.
it's paused somehow.
Can I, before I reach out, can I kind of like, what is that? Like, can I kind of try to figure out why is time stalled, or could I look?
Give me an Arcana check.
All right. Arcana, 24.
This is your own surprise. Combined with this surprise for you going somewhere else, instead of just ending the concentration, you must have done something else, and you don't really know how. You're pretty sure you can cast it now, but you have to do it quickly, because when you started thinking about it.
No, I've already cast it. I'm concentrating on haste.
Yeah,
so
but you have to kind of apply it if you want to.
If I want to cancel it, or if I want to continue
Do you
it?
want to? Yeah.
God, I'm too curious. I'm gonna... okay, 50 or under, I'm going to cancel it to...
Go ahead.
To get my own like curiosity out of there. Over that, I'm gonna be like, no, I don't want Bjorn to be all fucked up in this battle. But like, I don't, whatever. All right, I'll cancel the spell. I'll stop concentrating.
As Bjorn and the others of you are running down towards the bridge, at that point, Bjorn, you have to take a few seconds as the spell ends, but otherwise you continue afterwards. You feel makes sense. Nongol disappeared. Back to you, man. What do you do here? You kind of.
So the spell's no longer with me when I tried to cancel it.
Yeah.
So I don't feel that
Yeah.
time is stalling here.
No. It is not. It is. That was something else.
God damn it.
And that was a detail I did not expect you to pick up on at any point. So that's pretty fucking dope.
Yeah. Hey, come on. It's me. I'm gonna reach towards the white bear, the pillar, because or the leg of the temple, or
Yeah.
shrine, or whatever it is, right? And
It's
I'm
a
just
rock.
gonna. Yeah. So nothing when I touch it.
It doesn't seem like it.
I'm being too hasty because right now too much shit's happening. I'm gonna put the book back in where I picked it up from.
You manage to crawl up on the small shrine. Like you have to really miss the gauntlets of ogre power when
Yes.
you pull yourself up. As you kind of grab onto the weird carved roof of this, you like get your legs underneath you, and you manage to stand up next to the spike top of it. You take up the book, and you see it opens up, and the pages start like flipping, like in a wind, and like the book kind of flips through, and a light comes up, and you see your own face. Like, hello? Oh, this is the time. All right, you better get back soon. All right, listen closely. And that's where we'll end this session.
Jesus fuck, dude. What the hell?
Oof.
Uh-oh.
This is what we call oof.
Fuck Roar. Not
One would
cool.
almost go as far as saying it's a
Like,
big oof.
Super cool, but not cool.
What do you mean?
I'm not gonna call it a big oof yet because nobody's actually taken any damage.
I took one falling out of that building.
Okay.
Okay.
Nongle has taken like at least 4 points of psychic damage from the party leaving him, and not like, you know, I assumed Arsaphis was gonna escape and run off, being like whatever, and I was trying to get everyone away, which is
Well, technically speaking, the party didn't leave you. You left the party.
Majority decision here.
I told Theus this is exactly what I was gonna do, but yeah, I get it. I get it, and I really wanted to use this because Aurora gave it to me like what 4 sessions ago.
As far as Fear is concerned, he cannot run from this any longer.
Yeah.
Else kind of feels the same. As well.
Guys, I think I have these kind of encounters. I was you managed to continually foil me, you stupid guy. Like you almost like if you had been like a bit more lucky, you could have fucking killed Suleiman in that first encounter because it was not on his turn. On his terms, you were like, it was like. Now you have to scramble through the city to stop the ritual.
Well, no, they have to. They have to. I'm cool. I'm just chilling up here in my shrine. You know.
Can we get somehow Nongle back, or at least get him on some character that he can play with us?
I will. I have 2 weeks to figure that shit out.
We've
Worst
essentially
case
taken
scenario.
Suleiman out of the fight anyway.
As far as
Worst case
Nongle's
scenario,
concerned, there's
taking
another
points.
Nongle out there, so maybe he's still in the city just waiting for you guys. So.
I mean, do we have Salden still?
We have a Rana. We have a Rana. We also have Nurgle's cousin.
Oh, you want to play Snick
Oh,
Snack?
Garwoot?
That's why you want to play
No.
Snick Snack.
He has my Gauntlets of Ogre power too.
Yeah. So
You guys don't want me coming and being like, "Oh, I'm big dumb now. I'm going to smash everyone." It's not. That's not a character I want to stream.
I have a lot of shit happening. I don't prepare for, so that's fun. Now I have 2 weeks to figure out how to make sure Tanner's not just sitting idly by for the climax of this arc, basically. And I think and I just wanted to point it out to everybody watching here.
The stream's still on.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I think it's you, Evan. You messaged. Didn't you write in the message like something of calling it now? No one uses Zenith if it isn't important to ritual.
Oh yeah, no, 100%.
Yeah.
You said the word Zenith, and I'm like, okay, so the ritual's at noon, guys. No one in their right mind uses that word if they're not explicitly using it to discuss a ritual. No, nobody uses that word.
Oh, in our Discord chat. Okay, I was looking at the Twitch chat, and I'm like, no one says that.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Discord chat. Yeah.
Sometimes I feel like I have to be very explicit, and sometimes I feel like I have to be very subtle.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
It's a hard balance to strike.
You guys are doing fucking well. Didn't know that we were up here. But yeah, that's it. I hope you had fun today. I'm exhausted. Oh, I was almost winded from this. Yeah.
Just a message to everybody watching as well. If anybody knows how to exercise digital dice, let us know. Thanks.
Just get a programming.
Give it 2 weeks. If anyone knows, you're gonna figure it out. So.
Yeah, I need an old priest and a young priest. Right.
Have you applied the correct oils and incenses to appease the?
I need to make some kind of blood sacrifice.
Did you at any point in your life meet Will
Wheaton? Yeah.
Will Wheaton?
Have you subscribed on Patreon to Foundry yet? Because that could help.
Wow. Yeah. So it's a money sacrifice. So,
Yeah.
to the Foundry.
Honestly, really, in this day and age, what isn't? So.
Didn't you know Foundry is pay to win? It's just
Foundry's Foundry's not pay to win. It's.
No, well,
my money this week already. But.
if you think having a great virtual tabletop and that's winning, then it is pay to win.
Yeah.
We recommend.
Are they sponsoring this?
I
wish.
wow, a lot of things happens today. But this means, gang, that next session will be a thrilling conclusion of this dark ritual here. Maybe if our heroes are lucky, they will stop it in time. Otherwise, well, I have 2 weeks to find out, don't I?
Well, yeah. We'll figure it out.
No, I have a table. All right. Well, I would like to say thank you all for watching, and thank you for staying with us all the way to the end. We have some shout outs, some credits to give. One of the first credits I want to give out is Fiona CA, who has made this beautiful picture of Near the Spirits. It's called. It's on her DeviantArt. I will put it in the description so everybody can see in our about section here. That is a super cool picture for the weird place that Noggle has transported himself into. Other than that, thank you to Foundry and to Incarnate, and also especially for this session, and also next for Sepiku. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. For the beautiful maps that we have been using for this session here, both the mill farm and also the bridge town we have been seeing today. And then, of course, as always, what up, Nick, our IT guy, or from Gaming.
What's up, Nick?
Yeah, go ahead and subscribe to him at Gaming. That's EUNO Gaming. Also at Twitch, and other than that, you can watch him Sundays and Tuesdays. Go ahead and check his profile out for that. Other than that, we'll be back here in 2 weeks' time. With our next episode, so please put it in, put on the follow thing on the Twitch, and go ahead and come watch us next time. We would greatly appreciate that. Is there anything else we need to say, guys?
No. Thank you, Roar. Fantastic session.
Yeah. Good stuff.
Thank you. I've been having a. I'm almost. Hey,
it's always a good session when the DM's sweating afterwards, so we're doing it right.
So I guess say goodbye, ding dongs.
Goodbye,
Goodbye,
ding dongs.
Goodbye.